My name is Lugenzen, and I'm Valentine, and today we're going to be talking about the Civil War.
All right,
So,
you
the
go
start
first.
of the Civil War was in 1861 and ended in 1865. The first key side of the Civil War is the North and the Union. They supported freedom and abolishing slavery, and the second side of the Civil War was the South slash the Confederacy, and they supported slavery. For almost a century, the people and politicians of the northern and southern states had to fight against the problems that eventually led toward economic interests, cultural values, the power of all the federal government to control states, and about all slavery.
All right, so the first figure, one major figure of the Civil War, was Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was that guy, you know. He he was famous for the Gettysburg Address, which abolished slavery, and he's also one of the four presidents who were assassinated. Lincoln served 4 terms in the legislature and became the parliamentary leader of his party. At the same time, Lincoln was also studying law and graduated from the bar in 1836. Another figure known is Jefferson Davis, the first and only president of the Confederate States of America when the Confederacy was their own state. He was also a a planter, and he was a Democratic politician and hero of the Mexican War who had represented Mississippi in the U.S. House of Representatives and Senate and served as the U.S. Secretary of War. A third figure is Robert E. Lee. He was a Confederate general who led the South's attempt at secession during the Civil War. He challenged the Union forces during the war's bloodiest times, including Antietam and Gettysburg, before surrendering to the Union General Ulysses S.
Alright, so the outcome of the Civil War and who won the war was the Union. The Union, they won the war by forcing burned crops, killed livestock, and they seized supplies, leaving a bleak path of destruction. On May 10th, 1865, Union cavalrymen captured Confederate President Jefferson Davis, and 2 days later, the final land battle of the Civil War took place in Brownsville, Texas. And what happened to the losing side was the Jefferson Davis led Confederation that existed from 1861 to 1865 fought for legitimacy and was never recognized as a sovereign nation. After a crushing defeat in the Civil War, the Confederate States of America ceased to exist. The 13th Amendment says neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. And the Union prioritized making the country be in union and allowed racial injustice in prisons, public, etc.
Therefore, in the end, the Union won, and the 13th Amendment was, well, put in, but it didn't really do much because there was still racial injustice and people allowed it to happen. Therefore, the America we have today. And that's it.
That's it.